Ladies and gentlemen, from the home of the Dallas Cowboys, AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas, serving the greater Dallas metropolitan area, Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, in association with Frank Warren and Canelo Promotions, proudly present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Light Middleweight Championship of the World. Presented live on HBO Pay-Per-View and Box Nation, and sponsored by Tecate, Born Bold, O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. Hennessy, never stop, never settle. Adriana's Insurance, el seguro que necesitas al precio que quieras pagar. AT&T, mobilizing your world, and Casa Mexico Tequila, it's in the taste. This contest sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Chairman, Mike Arizmendez. The Executive Director, Brian Francis. Program Manager, Greg Alvarez. And the World Boxing Organization, President Francisco Paco Barcarcel. The three judges scoring the bout will be Levi Martinez, Oren Schellenberger, and Nelson Vasquez. And in charge of the action at the bell, World Championship veteran referee Luis Babo. And now the officials are in place and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring and they are ready. Boxing fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, the challenger fighting out of the red corner with his co-trainers Eddie and Chepe Reynoso, wearing blue trimmed with white, officially weighing in at 154 pounds. His professional record, an excellent one. 47 victories, including 33 wins by knockout, with only one defeat and one draw. He's the former WBC light middleweight and middleweight world champion, still recognized as the linear middleweight champion of the world. Damas y caballeros de Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Santos Saúl Alvarez Barragán, a.k.a. Canelo Alvarez. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner with his trainer Joe Gallagher, wearing gray with black trim, official weight 154 pounds. He has an undefeated record consisting of 24 fights, 23 victories, including 13 wins by knockout with one draw, and he has KO'd 8 straight opponents coming into the ring tonight. He's the 154-pound fighting pride of Liverpool, Merseyside, England, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO light middleweight champion of the world, Liam Beefy Smith.
Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. They're having a clean match, okay? Good luck, God bless you. Le di la instrucción en el camerino. Vamos a una pelea limpia, que hagan el mejor. Dios los bendiga.
And so, here we are, finally. Liam Smith's moment of reckoning. His time in the spotlight, his opportunity to shine and dazzle against one of the best in the sport today.
Canelo.
Alvarez looks focused and ready. Smith took all of the proceedings in his step. Quite simply, is he good enough?
Well, the most important thing for Smith now is everything got to be perfect, no mistakes. No mistakes. Don't overreach with the punches when Alvarez does that little lean back. Everything precise. Nice tight guard. Things he does anyway, but it's just got to be double check everything he does. Make sure he's sharp and neat.
Nice defence there with the right glove to take care of that left hook from Alvarez. A couple of feints from Smith early on. And I think the message from Joe Gallagher was very much, let's not do anything silly in the first few rounds. Let's find our way into the fight and get better as it progresses.
Nice little right hand from Alvarez just a second ago. And through the guard of Liam Smith. Like there, see, it's through the right hand, just a little bit too far out of distance there, Liam Smith. I say, work behind the jab.
Yeah, nod of approval there from Smith. Alvarez looking sharp in the early minute. One thing we know about Smith is he is getting better and better all the time. Comes into this an amazing run of form, but that sharp left hook of Alvarez.
See, when you know what things of Alvarez is having fast hands really, but he has good timing and fast hands. You've just seen it with that long left hook there from distance.
And of course we saw it with that beautifully set up right hand. And there was the undoing of Amir Khan back in May. Smith on the back foot and not being able to get his own punches off and rocked backwards by the right hand, which he largely took on the gloves, but still had an effect.
He's just not been able to get his punches off at the minute, Smith. His defence is nice and tight. He's taking him out almost everything on the gloves there, Smith, but he just can't get his punches off, just can't get that jab into play.
And he is a fighter through and through. He's got a fighter's mentality. Already Alvarez getting through.
Good left hook there from Alvarez. Just a little bit faster with his hands than Smith. He just looks a little bit tentative.
And there's that uppercut that's one of the signature punches of Canelo. It's been a busy opening rounds for the Mexican.
Yeah, it's been a good start, hasn't it, from Alvarez. Dominant, positive. That's better from Smith. Just a little head movement there, just to make Alvarez have a little think before he lets his hands go. With a clear round there for the challenger.
And a fast start for Alvarez. Quite a few of those punches taken on the gloves, but plenty getting through.
Yeah, it was a good right hand at the beginning of the round and a long left hook as well, midway through it, as Smith took. Just needs a bit of success, Smith, just to get a bit of confidence in himself, you know, something that he feels good about, that he's had a bit of success. But just now, just a little tentative with the punch. He knows those punches got to come back sharp, so he's almost a little bit wary to throw him, to let him go, a little bit more relaxed and natural.
Listening intently. That's the thing with Alvarez, despite his undoubted star appeal ability, he always seems the sort of boxer who will listen to his corner, pay attention in the gym.
Yeah, and I think Smith was on about if Alvarez starts fast, and Smith is, he's extremely fit, is Liam Smith, and he might be able to get to him late. But I think Alvarez is quite patient with his work as well. I don't think he wastes a lot.
Fast hands, but he took those on the gloves, Smith. He had a good start to the round, and Alvarez trying to snuff that out.
Smith trying to move his head there, just trying to give Alvarez a target to look for rather than just stand still.
And one thing that the British boxers who've been in and defeated by Alvarez, that the one thing that they've commented on, particularly Matthew Hatton and Ryan Rhodes, is the sort of bull-like strength as well as the tactical nous.
Just showing there some good upper body movement there from Alvarez as well. Smith trying to come forward. There's a good jab there from Smith. Just need a little bit of success, just to make him settle him down a little bit.
Well, he came out throwing punches, didn't he, at the start of the round, and Alvarez sort of quick to quell that little flurry.
There you go, nice little right hand there from Liam Smith. Got the centre of the ring at the minute. That's a good little turnaround for him.
Yeah, getting his own lead hand going. As the shouts of Canelo ring around the AT&T.
Oh, lovely uppercut from Alvarez, and again
puts his punches together so well, doesn't he, the Mexican?
But the variety of his work is massively underrated. He's not just, I know that you were talking about his bull-like strength, and he has, but he's not bull-like in his approach.
That was a good counter from Liam Smith.
Oh, tuvo la mano.
That one might have been on the belt or just below.
No holding, no holding.
Does Liam Smith does he want to punch with Alvarez?
No.
Does he need to concentrate on defence?
Well, he is concentrating on defence. I wouldn't punch with Alvarez because I think he got the faster hands. But he needs to block and counter if he can, Liam Smith. When Alvarez throws the left hook, you block with that right hand, and you let that right hand go down the pipe.
Alvarez has got a cut. Left side of his eye. One or two Smith punches starting to get through. He's on the front foot now. I wonder if Alvarez senses that. Just a slight standoff.
That's it, right hand again there from Smith. Not much weight behind it though, but he got over the top of the guard of Alvarez.
No, but these are nice little cameos from the champion.
Nice double jab there from him as well, from Liam Smith. Good finish to the round.
I think he might have a mark on his left side of his face as well, Smith. And that was a good response.
Okay. Yeah? All right. Don't be sometimes you're boxing really well, all right? But sometimes don't be Billy Big Balls. Stay in there, catching, all right? Okay? Lovely shots on the ropes, right hands over. But he's looking at a possum on the way in that left hook. Keep it right tight to your chin.
What's that on the side?
Yeah. Okay? But don't forget, dip the shoulder and bring the right hook over, then the left uppercut, yeah? Always beware, as soon as you touch here, he's looking for
Just keep an eye on the left eye of Alvarez. Just a little spot of blood. You see Liam Smith trying to jab up and down. And there.
You couldn't see it really what happened. Good little movement there from Liam Smith. I couldn't see where the cut was. I don't know whether he touched heads briefly, whether that was it, but he jabbed to the head, jabbed to the body, looking for the right hand over the top. Alvarez never fell for it. It was the right idea. And I think, you know what, I still think Alvarez maybe done enough to nick the round, but it gives Liam a bit of confidence to go forward now, finishing the round the stronger.
Big body shots, but Smith is meeting 505, and I think the advice in the corner was not to get too aggressive, not to be too manly about it.
And again, you don't want to trade with it. You want to do your work and land punches, but I don't think you want to throw when he's throwing too much.
Just a little nod there from Liam Smith. I think he just said, that's good. He nodded to Alvarez. I think he just said, yep, that's good. He is in with an elite world star tonight.
That's a good uppercut there as well from Alvarez.
That was a good body shot, wasn't it? It's got to be a cute mix of defence, but enough to keep Alvarez occupied, and there's got to be enough reminders there from Smith.
Yes.
It's a tightrope that he has to walk.
It's a solid jab there from Alvarez, and Cuffing right hand as well.
Liam Smith needing that excellent defence of his.
He is tucking up nice and tight there, Smith, but a lovely uppercut again there from Alvarez.
Well, he wanted to be tested, and there's no doubt this is the supreme test for Liam Smith.
Well, just landing with a nice left hook just before that left hook there again. Smith.
And those are on the gloves from Alvarez.
It's better from Liam Smith.
No further reaction to that sort of blemish or cut on the left side of Alvarez's face.
Well, even though he's taking some punches there, Smith, and I still think Alvarez is winning the round, he's landing with some shots, and that'll make him feel a little bit more comfortable. Lovely uppercut there from Smith until he had to take a couple back from Alvarez.
And there's that famous smile of Smith's as well. Yeah, maybe he's just warming into this.
But he's starting to get a little bit of success. That's good. He's starting to land with some shots, you know, and not afraid to hold his ground there against Alvarez. Who still, for me, we looked at the sharper of the two.
Good pace. Chepo and Eddie Reneso in his corner, advising the young man from Guadalajara. And again in that round, Liam Smith had his moments.
Lovely bit of work there with the right hand from Alvarez. He threw some lovely jabs as well, Alvarez. Look at that from Liam Smith. People be saying he boxes a lot like a Mexican. Alvarez landing with uppercuts and Liam Smith landing with uppercuts straight after. So he's not quite giving as good as he's getting, but he's competing. He's competing now in the last couple of rounds. That's been good.
Into round 4. And plenty of people, yourself included, Barry, expected this sort of performance from Smith.
I never felt, you never know what's going to happen, but I never felt he was going to get blown out of the water. I didn't. I think Smith is teak tough. I really do. But that, like everyone's been saying, though, this is a level he's never been before. We didn't know how he'd react.
Yeah, those body shots are getting to that right hand to the body. And we've just seen again from Alvarez.
Fantastic jab there from Alvarez. It's another one, really steps behind it.
Back comes Smith.
Good right hand there from Smith as well. Not the same power that Alvarez has in his shots, but sharp and quick.
Yeah, was that left hand low?
Okay.
Yeah, just a bit, I think.
Okay. Book.
Fast hands from Alvarez.
And I think some of them are landing, but I think that because he has such a tight defence there, Liam Smith, I think he's just taking the sting off the punches.
Alvarez investing in the body shots though early on.
Good jab as well there from Alvarez. The sharper work is most certainly from Canelo.
Yeah, Liam Smith is having his moments. Unfortunately, whatever he's doing, Alvarez is doing 2 or 3 more.
And a little bit sharper right now. That's what it is. Smith standing, trying to walk Alvarez down. It looks like trying to put a little bit of pressure on him, make him work. Lovely
nice
right hand,
yes.
Lovely chopping right hand there from Liam Smith.
Alvarez digging in his own left to the body.
And he's finishing the round strong, isn't he?
Well,
the champion.
This, I think, is the game plan. They can be more and more comfortable and take the strength into the second half of the fight. I think it's exactly the plot and the plan.
Oh, nice fast hands again there though from Canelo. That little mark that Liam Smith had before the fight above the right eye, looks like that's starting to open up. There's a little bit of a cut.
Yeah, that little cut that was done in sparring 3 or 4 weeks ago it's just reddened. I don't think it's opened up, but it's just reddened.
I still think he's had a good finish for the round, Liam Smith. I still think it was a Canelo round. I don't think that the first 3 quarters of the round, all the quality came from him. But what he's doing is Smith is where Canelo takes a little walk and has a rest. He's not allowing him to rest. He's putting the pressure right on him, making Canelo work. And Canelo's still landing with good shots because of that, but he's working maybe when he's not so comfortable. So hopefully he starts to tire a little bit. And Smith said he would do that. And for now, even though I got Canelo winning, clearly, to be honest, I think Smith's making him work hard. Smith still looks like he hasn't been hurt with anything and looks relatively fresh.
Well, the odds makers had it wide. Some people felt